From Gary Krejci Memorial Stadium in Miles, Texas, the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week is on the air. The Friday night lights are on, and we are ready to go with this District 8-2A showdown between the Miles Bulldogs and the Eldorado Eagles. Good evening, everybody. Thanks for joining us. My name is Darren Prater. My buddy Vincent Salazar is along. Hey, here we are, another Friday night. Wouldn't want to be anywhere but here tonight for a great District 8-2A showdown.
Yeah, I agree with you there, Darren. You know, we were here 2 weeks ago in Miles to see a pretty good ball game. We're back here again, and boy, we're here to see a big fight, to see who can kind of take control here in this big district.
Not only playoff implications, but district championship implications, as Miles, the defending district champs, and they want to get with the two-peat. Coach Charles Bowles, 7-4 in his second season. You know, they were 2-9 a few years ago. He takes over, 7-4, district champions last year. They returned 5 on offense, 10 on defense from last year's 7-4 by-district finalist. They finished 4-1 in District 8-2A. That includes Cristobal, the big dog this year, supposedly, Eldorado, Rock Springs, and Menard. They won their first district title in 18 years last year, and they want to prove that they're no flash in the pan, that they're the real deal. They started this season off 5-0. They come into this game with 6-1. They beat Ranger. They beat TLCA, Roscoe, Era, Monday, and they got a win last week in the district opener against Menard. Only one loss, and we were here for that, the 42-6 loss to Cross Plains in the pre-district tune-up, the final one before district. They now sit 1-0 in District 8-2A. Now, we were here for the Cross Plains game. This is a team that easily gets 40 points a game. They lost 42-6. It seems like they just did not get the ball in the hands of their big weapons.
Yeah, we definitely spotted that in the ball game. A lot of those receivers were unable to get a lot of catches, and that's great to the defense across Plains. But, you know, they really bounced back with a big win after that to go 1-0 here in the district. You know, Coach Bowles, you mentioned it, Darren, he's done a fantastic job of switching this Bulldog program around. You know, last year, everybody thought, well, it's just going to be between both Cristobal and Eldorado. But now, the Bulldogs are right there in it. Once again, right here going into this season, they're trying to go back in the hunt to get another district championship. And that starts tonight, getting a big win over the Eagles.
Quarterback Davian Martinez has thrown for over 1,000 yards this year, 11 touchdowns. He's rushed for over 800 yards and 13 touchdowns. Played 3 different positions on offense last year. Rushing, Braden Dunlap has really emerged as a leader of this team. 93 carries for 702 yards and 7 touchdowns. He had over 100 yards rushing last week, and he is turning out to be a huge weapon. On the receiving end, Jose Mata, 289 yards receiving, 4 touchdowns. Landon Book, Seth Mikowitz, and Brandon Rodriguez, also some big weapons, but they got to get the ball in their hands. And no penalties. Seemed like every time they would get a good gain, it would come back due to a penalty against Cross Plains.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we won't dwell on that anymore because they're 1-0 in district. There's somebody standing in their way of a big district championship showdown against Cristobal in a few weeks, and that's Eldorado. Coach Michael Johnson's Eldorado Eagles returned 8 starters on offense and defense from last year's 6-5 by-district finalist. They were 4-1 in the district last year. They come into tonight's contest 5-1 with wins over Bracketville, TLCA, the always tough Ira Ann Braves. They beat them. McCamey and Haskell, they have one loss in the season as well, a 26-20 close loss to Winters, but that was way back in week 2. This is their first District 8-2A game this year. Let's take a look at the standings, Vincent, shall we?
Let's do it.
Cristobal is at 1-0. They are 7-0 overall, picked to win the district, but whoever wins, there's going to be a showdown with Cristobal more than likely. Miles 1-0, they are 6-1, so 1-0 in district. New season started then. Eldorado, this is again their first district game. They're 5-1 overall. Rock Springs 0-1, 3-4 overall, and Menard at the bottom 0-1. They are 2-5 overall. So the big dogs, Cristobal, Miles, and Eldorado. Hey, this is the game where 2 of those big dogs are going to butt heads.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, nobody really acknowledged them too much from last season, but I mean, the Eagles were right in the driver's seat until they had that big upset loss against the Cristobal Cougars, which kind of knocked them right out of winning the district. So, of course, you know, come in tonight, try to get a big win over Miles on their home turf, then get a win over Cristobal, and try to bring that big district title back to them. So, I mean, it's going to be up to those top 3 teams in the district to see who really wants it the most.
I'm going to get used to saying this. Quarterback Kevin Covarrubias was injured in the 3rd game last season. His brother Sophomore Corbin Covarrubias came in and played quarterback. They're both back this year. Kevin has passed for 1,600 yards and 14 touchdowns so far. On the rushing end of things, sophomore Santiago Hernandez has 507 yards and 6 touchdowns. Corbin is the leading receiver. Corbin Covarrubias, 573 yards, 6 touchdowns. Also, Cooper Metter will join him on the receiving corps for the Eagles. He has 393 yards and 3 touchdowns so far. So a very stout Eldorado team.
Yeah, absolutely right.
We're just about ready to get this one underway. It's going to be a packed house in Miles. Doesn't get any better than this. So sit down and enjoy this. It's the big game of the week on Concho Sports Network. Miles and Eldorado about to go to war. We'll be back with the kickoff when we return after this on the Concho Sports Network big game of the week. We are ready to go from Miles, Texas. The big game of the week on Concho Sports Network. Miles and Eldorado about to go to the war. In a District 8-2A showdown, Miles won the toss. They have elected to defer. So the Eagles, in their white uniforms with green numerals and helmets, will receive. We're underway for Miles. Short kick dropped, then fielded inside the 30. Going all the way across the field. 30 to the 35 and brought down. Good solo tackle on the play. That was James Kimball on the return. After the short return, that will set up 1st and 10 for the Eldorado Eagles on their first possession of the ball game, going right to left.
It's going to be interesting to see what we can see from the Eagles. This is a team that's done a lot of good job going through the air so far this season. They are capable of running, but everything we've seen from this year so far has been through the air.
They'll have four in the flight pattern, 3 to the left, 1 to the right. Quarterback is Kevin Covarrubias. Pass across the middle is immediately caught by Cooper Metter, and he will be brought down by a whole lot of red jerseys around the 35-yard line. Barely got anywhere on the play.
Yeah, good job stopping that pass by the Miles Bulldog defense. So they'll definitely have to stay on their feet out there, especially out in the secondary tonight.
Quarterback Kevin Covarrubias has passed for over 1,600 yards. His brother Corbin likes to run the ball. No backs. Covarrubias, right side, has some room across the 40-yard line out to around the 42. Short of the first down, but a good little gain for the senior Covarrubias.
Yeah, you definitely won't see him run a whole lot like we might see the other way with the Bulldogs, but definitely if given the opportunity, he will try to take off and try to get at least what he can.
3rd down and 3, first possession of the game in this 8-2A showdown. Ball is on the ground. It's going to be picked up. And here he goes across the 50-yard line, across the 45, and they made something out of nothing. That's Eric Reyes, who picked up the fumbled snap and ran with it. And again, something out of nothing.
Good composure there by the senior, able to pick that one up right and then panicking with it, able to break out to the outside, getting a first down.
Reyes runs to the 41 of Miles. Handoff left side. That's Elias Luna, the senior, for a short gain.
The last time we were out here with the Bulldogs, one thing that they kind of struggled to stop was the counter that was run by Cross Plains. So we got to keep an eye out and see how that defensive front goes up against the run tonight.
Pitch to the right side. That's Eric Reyes across the 35, inside the 30-yard line. And that will be another first down. 2 first downs so far on their first drive of the ball game for Eldorado. On the ground, Santiago Hernandez, the sophomore, is the leader at 507 yards and 6 touchdowns. We've seen Eric Reyes. He has 4 touchdowns so far this year. Senior Kevin Covarrubias wearing number 13 tonight. Direct snap, wow. Big hole, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, and a touchdown.
And boy, you got to give a lot of thanks there, Darren, to the offensive line up front. The Bulldogs are rushing 4 inside, but there's so much good protection. That opened up a big hole there for the Eagles to get an easy touchdown.
Excuse me, I said 13. He wears number 33. So that's a touchdown for Kevin Covarrubias to put the Eldorado Eagles on the board, and they came out and made a big statement on the ground on that play. Jonathan McGee to attempt the extra point, and it's good. 7-0. Eldorado leads. We'll see what Miles can do. We'll have the Eldorado kickoff right after this on the Concho Sports Network.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
There we go. Now I got it for you.
How long was that run?
God, wasn't there like a 30?
Quarterback Kevin Covarrubias comes out and makes a statement. The senior for the touchdown on the opening drive for the Eldorado Eagles. They lead this one 7-0. Now they will kick off to the Miles Bulldogs. We will see if they can answer. Jonathan McGee to kick it off for the green and white. Short kick. Fielded around the 40-yard line. And,
42, left
a
half.
violent hit for whoever got on that.
Kickoff fielded by number 33, Carson Ellison.
Kind of similar kickoff that we saw against the Dogs from Cross Plains came here 2 weeks ago. They utilized a lot more of those smaller kicks.
Yeah. Carson Ellison fielded it. It will be at the 42-yard line, so great field position for the Miles Bulldogs on their first offensive possession. Quarterback Davian Martinez. Hands off left tackle. That's Braden Dunlap, the junior, for a couple of yards.
You know, we talked about him in the pregame there, Darren. Davian Martinez, one of the key offensive features to this Miles Bulldog offense. But like you mentioned, he definitely has to be able to get his key guys involved in this ball game to keep them in it with the Eagles.
Dunlap stands to the left of the senior Davian Martinez. They will have three receivers slot right. And the snap. Martinez going to throw it, goes tall, and it's incomplete. Pass intended for their leading receiver, Jose Mata. Incomplete, brings up 3rd down and 7.
Yeah, and we see right there, he is going to one of his key receivers in Mata, just a little bit too high for him, but, you know, expecting to see him settle down just a little bit here going forward in this ball game.
Three receivers slot right, look again. Martinez rolling to his right, looking to throw as pressure comes, and it's going to be caught at the 45-yard line, out of bounds. Oh, me. That was Landon Book, one of their big offensive weapons. Caught it. They're going to say it was out of bounds, so the punting unit for Miles will come out onto the field to punt it away.
And, boy, that was close. I thought Landon Book might have had that one, but just a little bit off there.
Sophomore Cooper Metter stands back around the 25-yard line to receive the punt. It would have been enough for the first down if he would have been able to stay in bounds on the pass. And the punt is away. Fair catch called for, fair catch got. Ball will be at the 25-yard line. Eldorado moving right to left. Want something to eat? While you watch the game, San Angelo To Go Restaurant Delivery will deliver all your local favorites. Just order at sanangelotogo.com, whatever you want. Or download the app from the iTunes or Google Play Store. San Angelo To Go. Hey, it's the local way to go. Aaron Prater, Vincent Salazar just underway. Beautiful night in Miles, Texas. We have a northerly wind. On their first possession, it was Kevin Covarrubias scoring.
They are lining up like we thought
they lead it 7-0. Handoff and busted in the backfield.
Yeah, good stop there by the Bulldog defense. Just runs again, just rushing inside and able to get the runner down quickly. So take another look at it.
That's going to be Logan Yancey. Got right on top of him. That's going to be a loss on the play, looking somewhere around 4 yards.
You know, it's just a simple rush 3, too. It looks like they were maybe going to try to blitz, but faked it. But good job catching the Eagles off there.
Kevin Covarrubias has a back to his right. And here's the handoff and a head of steam, 20-25 to the 30. That's Santiago Hernandez. Hernandez, a power runner.
Run off the left side.
So far, there in these runs to the outside have been really hurting the Bulldogs here. We see another massive game here. I mean, it's just another easy run to that left outside. And, I mean, there was no dogs able to get to him.
Hernandez, 507 yards, 6 touchdowns so far this year. For the sophomore, they have a lot of youth on this team. Covarrubias, Kevin back to throw, going deep down the field. And it's going to be a fight for the football. It may be an interception.
I think he's got
It's a tie.
Boy, I kind of, that's an interest. That takes me back a couple years. So you watched the NFL game between the Packers and the Seahawks. I thought maybe that could have been ruled an interception.
Tie goes to the receiver, and that was his brother, Corbin.
But, you know, that's the good thing about once they're able to run the ball, Darren, things are going to open up more for you down the field. So don't be surprised if we see more strikes as this game goes on.
Handoff Hernandez left side, and he is immediately brought down on the play. That's going to be Colton Williams, the sophomore, to bring him down for a slight loss. The big play, Kevin Covarrubias to Corbin Covarrubias, his sophomore brother, who came in and played quarterback when Kevin was injured after the 3rd game last year.
Yeah, he's definitely another dangerous young man. His time will continue. Eldorado, I expect him to make a lot of plays in his career.
Wishbone look. Toss goes to the right. Red jerseys all over the place. That's Brandon Rodriguez, the junior, on the stop.
Yeah, once again, another fantastic read there by the front line of the Bulldog defense, getting another tackle for loss there.
The pitch goes to Reyes on the right side, and Brandon Rodriguez was all over him. They're going out of the wishbone, double tight ends, old school. Toss goes to the left side this time, across the 20, and out of bounds is Elias Eli Luna, the junior.
So now we'll definitely see what the Eagles choose to do here. It looks like they might just try to kick a field goal.
Bring up 4th down.
4th down and 16, 6:45 to go, first quarter. Eldorado Eagles lead the Miles Bulldogs 7-0. And Kevin Covarrubias run got him ahead on the first possession for the Eagles. Covarrubias.
I'll take it back. I think it's 4th down territory. They got 3 receivers out left now.
Going to go out of the shotgun. Covarrubias is going to keep it inside the 20, the 15, the 10, shaking tacklers, and that's number 2. Touchdown number 2 tonight for the quarterback senior, Kevin Covarrubias. Touchdown, Eldorado.
Yeah, we saw something similar last week, utilizing that spread offense to try to get the defenders out guard. Just once again, utilize the spread, faked it with a run, had enough up the right side, and I mean, just basically one dog to beat, and that was it for an Eagle touchdown.
Of course, they got down there, a Kevin to Corbin pass. Extra point is good. 6:32 to go first quarter. Bulldogs find themselves in a hole. We'll see if they can answer when we return after this on Concho Sports Network. We are back at Memorial Stadium in Miles, where the Eldorado Eagles so far have hit the Bulldogs in the mouth. It's 14-0. 2 touchdowns from the senior Kevin Covarrubias. And here's the Eldorado kickoff. Jose Mata takes it, and he will get down to the 20-yard line, or the 30-yard line, where they will set up shop on their second offensive possession of the night.
Yeah, still a lot of ball game left to go. No reason to get in a panic here. Just once again, just find your way, get your rhythm going, and then just fight your way back into this ball game. You're only down by 2. 2 possessions, that is.
Yeah. Two-possession ball game. Miles unable to do much on offense on their first possession. So far, it's been all Covarrubias, and that includes Corbin, too, the recipient of a long pass from his brother Kevin. Miles in their red jerseys and pants with white stripes and numerals, red M helmets. Receivers bunched up. Davian Martinez in trouble, now shakes a tackle. Coming this way. Martinez hit around the line of scrimmage.
Hard run, the number 1 Martinez.
That's David Barajas, the first guy that got to him.
Yeah, just really, it was a loss on the play for the Dogs, but still fantastic moves by Davian Martinez. Really utilizing how strong he is, able to break through a couple tackles to really avoid a more massive loss.
Barajas has 14 solo tackles, one of the leaders on defense for the Eagles. Here's the pitch left side.
He's losing the ball.
Can't hang on to the ball. He gets a grip on it, and maybe he will get 1 yard. That's Brayton Dunlap on the left side. Sets up third down around 9 for Miles.
Yeah, good play call there. Just sadly not really well executed there to really outgain it. The Eagles were able to read it off the missed execution.
Bulldogs like to score a lot of points. The only game they didn't 2 games ago against Cross Plains, looking to get things in motion this time. 3 receivers slot right for Davian Martinez. Martinez rolling to throw, pressure coming. He's going to complete the pass. That's Brandon Rodriguez across the 40, and Rodriguez has the 44-yard line and a Miles first down. Gets him a little momentum and a good little gain for Brandon Rodriguez. 6'3", 195. He caught some big passes against Cross Plains. He's a big target.
Yeah, he's definitely a big man, and he's also really good at that field vision, able to see where he needs to go to get that first down.
No huddle as Martinez rolls to the left. Whistles blow dead. It's going to be against Miles. This was the problem they had a few weeks ago. They'd make a good play and then get backed up on the next one.
Yeah, and that's it right there. Like you talked about in the pregame, Darren, those are the little mistakes you can't really afford to have in this ball game to really stay in it.
It's going to back him up to the 39-yard line. First down and 15 for the Miles Bulldogs. Jose Mata, the senior, their leading receiver. Landon Book is one of their big weapons. Seth Mikowitz as well, and big Brandon Rodriguez. 4 receivers bunched up. Play action. In trouble. Hit and sacked is Davian Martinez, and the big guy got him. That is Emiliano Hernandez. We were talking about him in the pregame. He is one big kid.
Yeah, he's definitely dangerous. We take another look at it. It's just another rush 3 up front by the Eldorado defense. But, he was able to get there real quickly, and that the O-line collapsed pretty fast. And really, Martinez didn't have any time to try to find anybody.
6'5", 297 pounds, Emiliano Hernandez. Martinez rolling left, getting some blockers, now cuts it back, trying to shed tacklers, and he will not be able to do so as David Barajas was in there to stop him with several other Eldorado Eagles.
Yeah, try to utilize that jet sweep fake again, but just unable to really trick him out.
Big third down here for Miles, trying to get something going. They trail 14-0. Clock under 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Still early. Third down and 25 for Martinez and company. Jose Mata split wide to the near side. They'll have 4 in the flight pattern total. Dunlap stands to the left of Martinez. Martinez, pressure coming. He's going to be hit, and he is going to be sacked again. This time it's Edgar Munoz on the sack.
Yeah, just once again another break. Fantastic blitz by Nunez on the right side, unable to contain him quickly, and he gets to Davian pretty fast here. We take another look.
This is Munoz's second sack of the year.
I mean, he completely came off that blitz unguarded, and that just gave Nunez no time to react.
Dialing up some defensive packages that are giving the Bulldogs fits so far, and they will punt the ball away. The sounds of Friday night. Don't you love it? Miles punting from their own 6-yard line. It goes almost straight up in the air, and it will be fielded. Across the field, 50, 48, 49-yard line, and a flag flies. Coach wants a block in the back. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, and he's got a good argument for it. That happened about the 50-yard line. I caught that block down there, but we'll see if they call it on that or something that happened over on the other sideline.
And it will go against Eldorado.
Yes,
That's
sir.
their first penalty of the night. 2.5 minutes to go, 14-0. That's a personal foul
Against the Eldorado.
on the Eagles.
Yes, I think it happened somewhere over there on the other side of the field near the Eagle bench. It's kind of where we saw that flag fly all the way in.
So 2 touchdowns on the evening so far for the senior quarterback, Kevin Cabarrubias. There's a reverse, and the recipient, Corbin Cabarrubias, just kind of lost his footing on the play. That's going to be a loss. As soon as he got the ball, he lost his feet from under him.
Yeah, I think it was Carson Ellison who was able to come up to finish him off before they could really cause some trouble there on the double reversal. So a good stop there by the Dogs.
Second down 16 after the 6-yard loss on the reverse. Handoff and brought down immediately. It's Corbin Cabarrubias. Let's take a look at that one again.
Third and long for Eldorado.
Yeah, it's just going to be another excellent pressure up front. They only rushed 4, and they're able to break through the offensive line pretty quickly to get the runner down.
Great play by Colton Williams. The sophomore lineman comes through. Great play. That backs him up even more. It's 3rd down and 19. Big third down.
Could be a big win here. The Dogs can get the stop.
Eric Reyes across the 35
Number 21,
to the
Reyes
40.
brought
He
down
will
by
still
number
be
3,
short of the
Landon
first
Brooks.
down. He got close to the 40-yard line on the carry.
I think this time around you definitely got a punt here. You do not want the Bulldogs to really be right in your territory if you cannot convert this.
They run a kind of offense you don't see every week in high school football now. They've run some wishbone formations, double tight ends. 2 receivers up top. Shotgun, they're going to, nope.
Yeah, went for that weird Australian.
Going to do the quick kick.
Get away.
Red jerseys stay away from it. The ball will land around the 20-yard line. 14-0. Eldorado leads Miles. Less than a minute to go in the first quarter. And if the penalty bug doesn't bite him again, they can try to move the ball against this stingy Eagle defense.
Yeah, this Eagle defense definitely playing really hard on the receiving core for the Dogs. So we'll have to see how they can try to open them up just a bit. And like you mentioned there, Darren, they were moving pretty well, but that penalty just kind of killed the drive. So that's something they have to stop here going forward.
8-2A defending district champions, the Miles Bulldogs, want a repeat. Shotgun, Martinez, handoff Dunlap off right tackle, and he is hit immediately on the play. That's David Barajas in there again, along with Eric Reyes on the stop.
Definitely like the formation here from the Dogs, though, trying to stretch out that defense with those wide receivers, but still just a couple guys staying home and able to stop the run there.
Second down and 10. There's 12 seconds remaining, and they may just let it wind down and in the first quarter. Go to the sideline and talk about it. And that's what they're going to do. At the end of one quarter, to score, Eldorado 14, Miles nothing. We'll be back with the second quarter when we return on the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Back at Gary Crutchie Memorial Stadium in Miles, the showdown between Miles and Eldorado. All Eagles so far. 2 Kevin Covarrubias touchdowns has the Eagles up 14-0. Miles with the football. They will start on 2nd and 10, moving right to left. Almost said right to left on your radio dial. From the old days. They're moving right to left on your radio dial. 2 tight ends. Wishbone-looking formation. Pitch goes to Mata on the right side. Mata finds a hole. Here goes Mata across the 30-yard line and close to a first down.
Excellent run there to keep this drive actually extending here, so we'll see what they can do here on a fresh 1st and 10.
Moving the sticks on the ground. Jose Mata, their leading receiver, the senior on the run that time. Martinez, the quarterback, going to keep it himself. Martinez across the 35, 40, 45, 50. Here goes Martinez. Martinez, 45, 40. Martinez, 30. One man to beat, and he will be run down at the 21-yard line by Cesar Garcia, who saves the touchdown.
Yeah, we'll have to see. There was a flag that flew out pretty quick. I was going to say, yeah.
Illegal formation on us.
Yeah, they're going to bring it back here, as Coach mentioned, illegal formation called. Boy, what a good run, though, by David Martinez, just sadly being brought back.
Wow.
Brand had a great block, too.
Well, saving the touchdown without the penalty was Cesar Garcia. He's a big dude, and he was able to run, too. 200 pounds, 6-foot senior, trucking along to run down Martinez. So it's going to be 1st and 15, and we're seeing the ghost of what we saw against Cross Plains. We're seeing good plays called back by penalties. But nonetheless, it's 1st down. We're just underway in the 2nd quarter. Mata will be split to the near side, tight end on the right. Davian Martinez, the quarterback, will get the ball. 25 to the 30-yard line. He got the pitch that time from Brayton Dunlap. And a few yards on the play.
Yeah, definitely nothing too fancy. Right now, all you kind of have to do is try to chip away down that yard, get yourself into a much more convertible situation.
Short gain on the play as Martinez and company look to the sideline for the play. 6'3", 195-pound junior Brandon Rodriguez was in the backfield for a second. Bowing under center is Martinez. He's going to pitch it to Mata on the right side, and he will be smothered near the line of scrimmage. Green and white jerseys all over him, including Emilio Hernandez.
Yeah, that was about it. You take another look at it. I mean, just the Eagles were able to break through again, and not enough time for Mata to break to the outside.
Frankie Villanueva making the initial contact for Eldorado. Big 3rd down. 3rd down and 16. Martinez from the shotgun this time. Going to throw it to Mata. He gets under it. Mata 30. Making a move. Mata 35. He's going to be slung to the ground. And he will be short of the 1st down.
Yeah, excellent job by Mata to go in there to get that ball. Made a defensive man miss. We'll take another look here. Got a big catch, got a block from his man, and was able to make some good moves to bring this to 4th down and 6. So a much more better field position here for the Dogs.
That's Marco Martinez that made the tackle on the play as he got out of the grasp of Corbin Covarrubias. Corbin the sophomore, Kevin the senior, trying to keep that straight. 4th down and 5. Going to play field position, high snap, he's got it. And it's a good punt.
Yeah, excellent punt here.
Takes a Miles bounce around the 30-yard line, so Good punt for the Bulldogs, and their defense comes back out onto the field. The Eldorado offense very potent so far, just on the ground.
Which is very, what we talked about it too. This is a team that we've seen normally throw through the air here, Darren, but tonight they've once again found success on the ground. And that's the same thing we saw along with Cross Plains, as these are two teams that kind of throw the ball around quite a bit, but they've been very successful against the Dogs on the ground.
Covarrubias, the senior, injured after the third game last year. His brother Corbin took over the rest of the year at quarterback. Now he is back. Santiago Hernandez, the leading rusher, stands to his left from the shotgun. Looking, Kevin to fire it, and goes tall, and he's got a man past the 40-yard line, and guess who? That's his brother. They probably practiced that a lot in the backyard for the completion.
Yeah, they had to definitely there, but as you heard Coach, that's going to be called back here as they got a holding call on the Eagles, so that's going to bring them back. Make that first down and 20 now.
Second penalty tonight for Eldorado as that backs them up.
And in the first quarter, this wasn't really a major problem for them, but so far here now, they're pulling the same thing where they're getting big penalties here that are really hurting their drives, and this is going to make it another difficult one as they got to start now for first and 20.
A lot of aggression and good tackling from Miles on their last defensive stands. Covarrubias with Santiago to his right. Up the middle, here he goes. Across the 25. He will get around the 27-yard line. Hey, want to remind you, if you want the perfect spot to eat before or after the game, why not head over to Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in Southwest Plaza, San Angelo. They make the best wings in town, all kinds of varieties, and love the sauces too. So stop by before or after the game Friday nights and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker in San Angelo. Covarrubias with pressure coming, hot on his tail. He's going to get the pass off, and it's overthrown. The pass was
it was intended for,
let's see.
Caden
Rodriguez.
Rodriguez.
Caden Rodriguez, the junior. Too tall, incomplete. Going to bring up third down and 13. Be a big stop for Miles to get the ball back in the hands of their offense, get some points on the board. Still plenty of time. 8:05 to go, second quarter. Eagles lead this District 8 2A showdown 14-0, but a lot of football to play under the lights tonight in Miles.
Timeout. Let's go. It's going to be 3rd and 13.
So with 3rd and 13, it's going to be a timeout. Eldorado will take it with them. We'll be back after this on the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week.
Get your Lady Bulldogs volleyball team in action tomorrow. They're taking on Braun. They're at home at 4 and 5:15.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking.
Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week. A capacity crowd in Miles tonight as Eldorado leads this District 8 2A game 14-0. They have it 3rd down and 13. Kevin Covarrubias switches gears and goes back across the field. Red jerseys all over him, and they're going to run him out of bounds around the 32-yard line. So it's going to bring up 4th down. They will send the punting unit out.
Or 4th and 6.
And give the Miles Bulldogs a chance to put points on the board.
Yeah, another good stop there by the Dog defense. Able to force Cuvias out of the pocket and cannot find a man in time with that pressure. 2 back-to-back pressures on him that forced up. Really nothing for the Eagles.
Reyes, the leading tackler on the Bulldog defense with 25 solo tackles this year. He has a few more than that because of this game. And here's the punt. Line drive, hits at the 40, takes an Eagle bounce. 30, 26-yard line. So a good punt and a good bounce for Eldorado. Miles will see what they can do. They trail 14-0 with 7:43 to go in the second quarter. Remember to watch the Concho Sports Network High School Football Game of the Week every Saturday. Make it part of your Saturday ritual, 10 a.m., and after that, anytime on demand. You can watch your favorite platform. Just search Concho Sports on Roku or Fire TV. To download the app, you can also watch it conchosports.com and on YouTube and Facebook. Lots of places to get the game. 1st and 10, ball is on the 26 for Miles. Let's see what they can do here. Davian Martinez wants to throw. Going to throw to the right to the big guy, Brandon Rodriguez, and he can't hang on. He took a shot just as he got his hands on the ball.
Yeah, they have in motion before the play, so I was thinking they were probably going to try to get something out to him, but it was thrown just a bit over him to make it a pretty difficult catch even at his height. And like you mentioned, he just took a shot right after that. So
Elias Luna put the hit on him. It brings up 2nd down and 10. Martinez brings the snap under control. He's going to run it, shakes a tackle, has the 25 out to the 30-yard line. Little gain on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5. See if they can convert here as the clock goes to under 7.5 minutes. Concho Sports Network, big game of the week. A capacity crowd, a sea of red in front of us. The Miles fans, Eldorado fans, they're here en masse. They're lined up along the fences all the way down to the end zone.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's something you definitely don't want to see. As Davian Martinez is limping on that left foot, he's kind of hobbling around out there.
Timeout.
They're going to call a timeout. See how serious
you can
this is. See if he
ankle.
can walk it off. Oh, man, not good. We'll take the timeout with Miles. We'll be back after this on Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week.
UIL marching contest tomorrow at San Angelo Stadium. They'll be performing at 4:45.
Miles with the football, 7 minutes to go in the half. They trail 14-0. New quarterback in as Davian Martinez limped toward the sideline during the out of bounds, or during the timeout, and the new quarterback took a heck of a hit on that incompletion there. That's going to be, let's see here.
4th down, I think.
Yeah, 4th down.
The good news was Davian Martinez was able to get off the field, but he was still favoring that ankle, so we'll have to keep an eye on it.
Fourth down and 6. Bulldogs will punt from the 20-yard line, and it's going to be blocked. It's going to be blocked, and Eldorado will fall on it near the 10-yard line. Oh, me, that's Edgar Munoz. Edgar Munoz blocks it and gets on it, and it's going to be 1st and 10 right around the 11 for Eldorado, and you can't do that when you're trailing 14 points.
No, you definitely not. I mean, we look at it, Munoz was not even blocked up front, easily got through, and boy, I mean, he just came in there and swat that one down for a good block.
Colton going to know, yep.
Just outside the 10-yard line, they can get a 1st down. See if the defense can make a stand here. Out of the shotgun, Covarrubias.
Counters, quarterback left.
He's going to go left. There's a big hole, and he is going to go right into the end zone. That's touchdown number 3 for Kevin Covarrubias, the senior, this time from 11 yards out. Touchdown, Eldorado Eagles.
And just once again, another good block up front by his offensive line. Everybody just grabbing a man, giving him a good hole up the left side. I mean, that was an easy walk-in touchdown.
So the punt block and recovery from Muniz sets up the 11-yard touchdown from Kevin Covarrubias. Extra point is good. Jonathan McGee kicking the extra point. It is 21-0 with 6.5 to go in the second quarter. We'll be back after this on the Concho Sports Network. Big game of the week.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Kevin Covarrubias has 3 touchdowns tonight. The last one set up from an Edgar Muniz punt block. Next play, Covarrubias goes 11 yards for the touchdown. Extra point is good. Eldorado leads Miles 21-0. Darren Prater and Vincent Salazar here with the big game of the week. Here's the Eldorado kickoff. It's going to go back to the end zone. Mata is near it, and he will down it. 1st and 10 from the 20. Miles, they need to put some points on the board, and fast. They trail by 21. Want something to eat while you watch the game? Your favorite game this weekend? Be it college, high school, NFL? San Angelo To Go Restaurant Delivery delivers all your local favorites. Order at sanangelotogo.com or download the app from the iTunes or Google Play Store. That's San Angelo To Go at sanangelotogo.com, the local way to go.
It looks like it's going to be Hayden Johnson taking over again here for the Dogs, so we'll keep an eye and see how he does as the game continues on here. He might be the guy going forward for the rest of tonight.
Taking over for Davian Martinez, who went off the field limping. And the handoff goes to Landon Book, the senior, and he won't get much.
Run by number 3, Landon Book.
Yeah, it's like you mentioned there, Darren, the Dogs, they got to find some way to get some type of points here on the board before halftime. You don't want to go in 21-0 down. You need something kind of positive to keep your guys going.
Something to get some momentum.
3rd and 9.
Handoff for a short gain. They'll only give him about a yard. So 3rd down and 9.
42, Braden Dunlap.
Braden Dunlap, the ball carrier.
I think it's 3rd down for Miles.
Give me the quarterback's name again that
That's
they
going to
put in.
be Hayden Johnson.
Hayden Johnson.
Number 6.
Johnson is back to throw. He's going to be hit from behind and viciously sacked on the play. Oh, me, that's... Here we go.
Well, that's going to be Cooper Meter able to get back there on him, and I mean, he just really didn't have enough time. I mean, he got a hand on him, and that was about it.
Looking for Jakin Juracek, too. Yeah, Jakin Juracek. I've been waiting to say that name all night, and he just slung him to the ground for a loss. 4th down for Miles, and they will have to punt again. Return man stands around the 46-yard line for Eldorado. Good punt. Going to be fielded and brought under control. Heading toward the sideline. 50-yard line. That's Cooper Metter on the return, and they will set up shop around midfield. 4.5 minutes to go.
Doesn't matter if
Concho
he makes
Sports
the tackle.
big game of the week.
No, it doesn't.
Been a great game so far for Kevin Covarrubias, his brother Corbin also. Several guys running the ball, though, including Santiago Hernandez, Elias Luna, Cooper Metters touched it.
And they've all been doing a really good job of kind of working that on the ground.
They got 5 in the backfield, too.
Kevin Covarrubias back to throw, looking, firing across the middle, and in and out of the hands of Corbin Covarrubias. Should have had that one, but he couldn't hang on.
Yeah, that's a good stop there by Gavin Martinez, able to get his hand in there and push that ball out. If not, that's a pretty big first down.
Has plenty of time, steps up into a clean pocket, and couldn't hang on. Second down and 10. Hernandez, Santiago Hernandez, that's his name, and here he goes. Santiago Hernandez inside the 10-yard line. They'll run him out of bounds at about the 8. It's going to set up first and goal.
Yeah, big run there by the young man right there. As, I mean, he kind of caught me off guard there on the counter, and he pretty much caught the whole defense off as he pretty much took that one all the way into the Bulldog red zone.
Landon Book eventually brought him down. Don't be surprised if it's a keeper here. They've had quite a bit of success on that. Santiago Hernandez doesn't get much on that play. Clock will be under 4 minutes to go in the half. 21-0 Eldorado. Kind of surprising. Thought this would be a back-and-forth shootout.
Yeah, right.
District champions Miles, but Cristobal looking really good, and both of these teams want a showdown with them for the district championship.
Oh, yeah, both of them definitely want their shot at the Cougars.
Covarrubias going to keep it. Shaking tackles, and he will be around the 4-yard line.
Run by number 33, Covarrubias, brought down by number 11, Logan Yancey.
Going to be third and goal. Keeping the clock moving. Santiago Hernandez, a long run. Set him up first and goal. Now third down and goal. That's a handoff up the middle and a touchdown.
Yep, just a routine play there. This time around, they just brought all the big boys in up front, allowed them to make the hole, and that was all that the Eagles had to do to get another touchdown.
That's Edgar Munoz, who blocked the punt earlier. Extra point try will go wide to the left and no good. First one he's missed tonight, though. 3 minutes to go, first half. It's 27-0 Eldorado. We'll be back after this on Concho Sports Network, big game of the week.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Eldorado's Edgar Munoz with his first touchdown of the night from 5 yards out. Extra point no good. Our score 27-0. Eldorado leads Miles. With 3 minutes to go in the first half, it's been all Eagles. Mata takes the kickoff, drops it, has to go back inside the 5 to get it. Now trying to find somewhere to run, and he will be stopped dead in his tracks inside the 10-yard line. Caden Rodriguez grabbed him and brought him to the ground.
Yeah, tried to make something out of that play after fumbling, and it actually looked like it was first contact. Might have been over there by, I'm going to have to try to say his name now, like Jakin Juracek.
Jakin Juracek.
Yeah, he looked like he got in there pretty quick to get him down.
Miles offense, not much tonight. Still plenty of football. There's still time. They trail 27-0. Hayden Johnson, wearing number 6, has come into the game as Davian Martinez, great athlete, good kid,
I think
went off the field limping.
I think he's actually come back.
They brought him back. Well, he was limping earlier, and they brought in Hayden Johnson, and Davian is back. That's good news for Miles.
Yeah, very good. You know, we saw him walk off the field with that limp, but I was thinking maybe he was favoring something with his ankle, but it might have just possibly got rolled up or twisted on, but definitely a positive sign seeing him back there in the QB position.
Delay of game, I believe. It's 1st and 15 now. Miles going backwards. Can't go too far backwards. Pass complete, 5-yard line. And out to the 10 is Braden Dunlap, the junior. Personal foul. Roughing the passer. It's going to go against Eldorado, and that will get the Miles Bulldogs out of the shadow of their own end zone.
Yeah, big mistake there by the Eagles, bailing out the Dogs here on what was a 2nd and 15. It will now be a fresh 1st and 10. And will definitely help out the Dogs driving.
Munoz having a great game for Eldorado. A touchdown, a blocked punt, and he has a sack tonight. Miles offense with 3 in the flight pattern. Short side of the field is on the near side. Martinez is back in. He's going to go deep down the field, tipped in the air, and incomplete.
I was going to say James Kimball, he had a good chance of maybe trying to intercept it, but in the end, that one just falls incomplete.
Gavin Martinez, the intended receiver, I believe. Wearing number 20?
Yeah, I think that's going to be Martinez. Gavin Martinez. And that's kind of a good job by him as well to force that incompletion to avoid an interception.
Threw it into double coverage, just trying to make something happen. Martinez back in the game. Dunlap in motion. They'll give it to him. Sweep around the far side, and he will be run out of bounds. Cesar Garcia ran him out of bounds, and there's a little unnecessary roughness there. That will help out the Miles Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's another big mistake here from the Eagle defense. 2 15-yard penalties so far on the Dogs' drive.
Run by 42 Dunlap. Penalty goes against Eldorado.
So that will move the ball up to the 40-yard line. Darren Prater, Vincent Salazar with the big game of the week. 8-2-A showdown. Miles in a big hole. They trail 27-0 to Eldorado. Eagles with the 3-man front. Showing blitz.
And they're going to rush.
And they're going to do it. Martinez in trouble, and he is going to be sacked inside the 30-yard line. That is Jakin Juracek, the defensive end, coming in to make the play for Eldorado.
Yeah, Juracek able to break free of his containment here. You'll take a look. He's able to get through his man. He got right to Martinez.
Second down and 18. Juracek getting to the quarterback. A great job. Martinez backpedaling to throw. Juracek is on his heels. Not just him, but big Emiliano Hernandez. All 297 pounds of him gets the sack.
Yeah, the offensive line is struggling to contain Hernandez. I mean, he's just getting back there quickly and breaking through containment, and it's just not giving Martinez any time to really get a good pass off.
6'5", 297. Juracek got to him first, and then the big guy was all over him. Less than a minute to go. 3rd down and 30 now for Miles. Martinez back to throw. Looking, throwing. And Gavin Martinez can't get to it. That stops the clock with 43 seconds to go. Till the Bulldogs can go and regroup at halftime.
They had another good drive going, but just 2 sacks kind of took them right out of it.
Coach Charles Bowles' squad 1-0 in district play after the win over Menard last week. This is the first district game for Eldorado. Coach Michael Johnson and the gang. 4th down. Returner is at midfield. Will be returned and into Miles territory at the 45-yard line. That's going to be Cooper Metter, the sophomore. So 1st and 10 and 33 seconds. They have 2 timeouts. Still time to do something.
Definitely, it's kind of an eternity still with 2 timeouts. And the way they've been moving the ball down the field tonight, Darren, I mean, they can easily get into field goal position at least.
Three touchdowns from Kevin Covarrubias. 1 for Munoz. Seems to be some confusion and a timeout taken. So that will leave Eldorado with 1 as they take a timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back after this. Concho Sports Network, big game of the week. .33 seconds to go on the big game of the week here in the first half. 27-0 Eldorado. 1 timeout left. And they're going to go for the end zone, incomplete. They still have some time with 1 timeout and 26 seconds. It's only going to be 2nd down as Covarrubias goes to inside the 10-yard line on the long pass.
Yeah, trying to go for the big shot here early, trying to maybe get a touchdown quickly, but good job there by the secondary of the Dogs to get back there and force up an incompletion.
Corvin Covarrubias will be slot right. Left side of the field going deep again and incomplete. Tried to hit Jakin Juracek.
Broken up by number 5, Jose Mata.
And Jose Mata breaks it up.
Yeah, just another good job staying with their receivers back there in the secondary. And I mean, it's just kind of, it's been 2 back-to-back shots here from the Eagles, and I'm kind of surprised they haven't tried to maybe do something a little bit more short here and just run out of bounds with it to maybe conserve some time. But
Caden Gonzalez, the sophomore, also in the vicinity of the ball. 3rd and 10, 20 seconds. 4 receivers. Covarrubias throws in the flat, 40, 35-yard line. Cooper Metter with the reception and the run.
yeah, he's going to be just a bit short of that 1st down marker, so it's going to bring up a pretty big 4th down here for the Eagles.
Tackle made by number 12, Taylor Wood. Brings up 4th down for Eldorado.
Going to have a timeout here. And we will keep it here as we only have 12 seconds to go until halftime. It's going to be 4th down, 12 seconds to go, and a timeout.
Taken by Eldorado.
The ball is on the 36-yard line. Needless to say, not in field goal range, but they took a couple shots. They have some good receivers, so
they could definitely try to take one more shot, or they could go for the 1st down and they get the first down, that'll stop the clock momentarily and give them at least a chance to spike the ball.
If you want to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV in high definition, all you have to do is install the Concho Sports Network Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. You can install them now on either device. All you have to do is search Concho Sports. Check out, get your best viewing experience with the Concho Sports Network. Big game of the week. 10 a.m. Saturdays, we show it first, then you can watch it on demand in perpetuity. These kids might show it to their kids someday. That's the kind of experience, win or lose, that we try to bring the kids here on the Concho Sports Network. Big game of the week. 12 seconds to go. Eldorado with a 27-0 lead. Kevin going to run it. 35-30. Inside the 20, inside the 10, the 5. I don't see a flag. That's going to be a touchdown. That's number 3 for Kevin Covarrubias.
Yeah,
I slipped up on the name, man.
Just another big breakdown here from the Dog defense. Once again, it was a pretty smart play call to pull the Dogs out there, keeping the receivers caught. And I mean, that just allowed Rubias, just wide open, not one guy on him. And there's just nobody back there to grab him in time before he could get to that end zone.
Extra point try. They've made 2 and missed 1. No, they're going to go for 2 out of the wishbone. Handoff up the middle. That's Munoz. And he's going to get it.
Yeah, he got it.
Wow. 35-0. Eldorado leads Miles. Wow. Didn't expect this at halftime.
No,
a shutout so
not.
far. We'll be back with the halftime report on the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week after this. The sounds of Friday night. The Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week. The Eldorado Eagles dominating the Miles Bulldogs. Your halftime score 35-0. I'm Darren Prater. Vincent Salazar is alongside. Just a total domination, real unexpected domination by Eldorado tonight.
Yeah, and it kind of goes down to the offensive line play. I mean, for the Bulldogs, they've just really been able to get a lot of protection in there for Davian Martinez. They've got a good amount of sacks on him, and I mean, just really have not given him any chances to create plays as well as create any holes for their offense. On the other end, the Eagles not struggling at all. Look pretty similar to how Cross Plains utilized it. I mean, they've just been slicing down the Bulldog defense through the ground. This is a team that normally they tear teams to the air, but so far they've had no problems on the ground attack tonight.
Not at all. They have 5 sacks. The Eagles have reached the quarterback 5 times. Here's how it all went down. Vince, you want to hear how it went down? You want to hear that real stuff? You want to hear what's been going on, man?
I think so. I want to hear the bread and butter of this one.
All right. First possession of the game, Eldorado had no problem marching down there to score. A run by Kevin Covarrubias, 7-0 with the PAT good. Next possession, another long run from Kevin Covarrubias to make it 14-0. That's the way it was at the end of one quarter. We go to the second quarter with 6.5 minutes to go. Miles back in their own territory. They go to punt. Edgar Munoz blocks it. He also had a sack tonight and touchdown and 2-point conversion. Munoz blocks the punt, recovers it to set up first and goal. Guess who? Kevin Covarrubias. 11-yard run, PAT good to make it 21-0 Eldorado. A long run by running back Santiago Hernandez. Real good-looking run. Set up first and goal, and an Edgar Munoz touchdown. So he got the block punt. Now he gets the touchdown. The PAT was no good. The only one they've missed so far. 27-0 was the score. So there's 12 seconds to go in the half. It's 4th down. Eldorado with the ball on the 36. They decided just to run it. The 2 plays before, they went long passes trying to put something up there. He thought they might do a Hail Mary with the lead. But no, Kevin Covarrubias, again, his 3rd touchdown. He goes 36 yards untouched down the sideline for the touchdown. And then, to add insult to injury, they go for the 2-point conversion. And guess who? Edgar Munoz. It's good, and that's where we are. 35-0, Eldorado at the half. Total yards from Moneyball Mike, our unofficial stats, minus 29. Minus 29. 263 total yards for Eldorado. Passing, Miles had 24 in the air. Their leading receiver was Brandon Rodriguez. He only had 15 yards, though. Their other receivers, such as Landon Book, just have been silent. Can't get the ball in their hands. With the 5 sacks for Eldorado, they've been all over Martinez. Eldorado has 44 yards in passing. Leading receiver was Corbin Covarrubias, the sophomore. Kevin, the quarterback senior. Corbin, the sophomore. I've been trying to get that right. He had 35 yards as their leading receiver. Rushing, Miles, negative 53 on the ground. Just nothing there. Jose Mata managed to lead with 5 yards. So 219 yards on the ground for Eldorado. Leading rusher, quarterback Kevin Covarrubias, 137 yards on the ground. Total domination, Miles negative 29 yards, Eldorado with 263 total yards on the half. I want to remind you, if you want something to eat while watching the game, San Angelo To Go Restaurant Delivery delivers all your local favorites. Order at sanangelotogo.com or download the app from the iTunes or Google Play Store. San Angelo To Go, the local way to go. Our game of the week, every Saturday, 10 a.m. You can watch it anytime after the first airing at 10 on demand. You can watch it on your favorite platform. Search Concho Sports on Roku or Fire TV to download the Concho Sports Network app. You can also watch at conchosports.com and on YouTube and Facebook. Halftime again, Eldorado leads Miles 35-0. We'll be back with the second half when we return on the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week.
The band is wearing pink blue.
Welcome back to the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week. The Friday night lights are on, and the Eldorado Eagles are dominating the Miles Bulldogs so far. 35-0 our halftime score. I'm Darren Prater. Vincent Salazar is alongside, and we'll see if Miles can get some offense cranked up, put something on the board.
Yeah, we mentioned that one, Darren. You know, first half, the dog defense, the offense, unable to really get anything going. So we're going to have to keep an eye and see what they can try to do to open things up. And, you know, it's going to come down to that offensive line. They got to find a way to really get some protection for Martinez to really give him any chances of getting the offense going, or at least getting in a rhythm here.
Jose Mata will receive the kick. They won the toss and have deferred here to the second half. Mata is back along with Braden Dunlap and Gavin Martinez to receive the kick. Jonathan McGee to kick it off, and the second half is underway from Miles. Beautiful night for football. Mata takes 15. Mata trying to get to the 20 and turn the corner, and he will be grabbed and brought out of bounds, and he put his hands in the defender's face.
I don't think he liked the way he was tackled too well.
Yeah.
They came pretty close to grabbing his face mask. I can understand not being like being held after the whistle. Definitely just got to be careful, though. Can't really afford a personal foul down all the way here.
Didn't like the way Damian Romo grabbed him by the jersey. Getting a little chippy out there. It's 1st and 10 near the 20. Make that near the 15, where Mata went out of bounds. Martinez back in. Braden Dunlap heads up field past the 20 out to the 22-yard line. Decent little game for Braden Dunlap. Had over 100 yards last week against Menard. He's really emerged as a leader on this team. Works great with Davian Martinez. We just haven't seen anything spectacular from him tonight.
Yeah, they've really been closing up the lanes, not allowed Dunlap to get a lot of runs. But, you know, right there we saw a really good one, able to bust out on the outside, and we'll see if they can kind of go to him a little bit more here to keep the drive running.
Martinez gives the ball left side to Landon Book. And Book gets past the 25-yard line. That will move the stick. Landon Book on the first down run.
A good couple of kind of tricky plays here to catch the Eldorado defense off guard, kind of utilizing that fake run or that fake handoff, and really doing a good job so far just putting the ball to the outside. They were trying earlier in the first half to get to the outside, but now they're finally getting there.
Receivers in bunch formation. Hayden Johnson is back in at quarterback. He's going to keep it 25-yard line and brought down by a lot of green and white jerseys,
Number 6, Hayden Johnson,
including Cesar Garcia, the linebacker.
bringing up second down for Miles.
Yeah, it looked like they took a direct snap there to try to get a run, but this time unable to get to the outside on the right.
Fabian Martinez went out in the first half limping. He did come back, but Hayden Johnson is still in at the as quarterback. Hayden fakes the handoff, and he is in trouble, and they are all over him, including Eric Reyes in there and several other Eldorado defenders. David Barajas is in there, and nothing doing for Hayden.
No gain on the play.
That's a good read there by that front line of the Eldorado defense, catching that one. Noticing that Johnson never got rid of it.
Jakin Juracek is showing some moves. He got his arms around him first on that one. Just underway, second half, 35-0 Eldorado in this District 8-2A showdown. Three-man front. They run the 3-4 on defense, Eldorado. Johnson sends a man in motion, and he will pass in the flat to him, little screen pass, and not much there at all for Braden Dunlap.
It looked like maybe they were trying to force a screen play, but just nothing was able to really develop in time.
The fourth down.
Fourth down. So nothing big from Miles. They did get a first down on the drive thanks to Landon Book, but they will now have to punt. Should be good field position for Eldorado. The returner is back at the 40-yard line. Punt is away. Taken by Cooper Metter. Metter midfield. Still on his feet, 45-40. Metter will be hit and knocked out of bounds around the 35-yard line.
Yeah, really good starting field position there. We thought maybe they might be starting at least at the 50, but they've already got it now back into the Bulldog territory for a fresh 1st and 10.
Looked like Logan Yancey finally got him down. Ball is at the 36, moving left to right. First possession of the second half for Eldorado. They've had lots of success on the ground.
I definitely don't see that changing here in the second half.
Kevin Covarrubias, the senior. Gonna fire it underneath at the 26-yard line.
Got it off to Caden Gonzalez, but a good stop there by the Bulldog defense. Really forced just a minimal gain.
Gonzalez comes out of the game after the catch. They will have Cooper Metter wide to the wide side of the field, along with Corbin Covarrubias. Here goes Santiago Hernandez. Hernandez breaking free. 10-5, touchdown. First touchdown on the night for the running back, Santiago Hernandez. Touchdown, Eldorado.
Yeah, Santiago Hernandez, excellent footwork, but also great job by his offensive line. We watch it here. Excellent handoff to him. Is able to basically put the whole O-line under center. And I mean, he was gone, just making guys miss left and right, and just beautifully into the end zone.
Had 4 defenders around him, couldn't get to him. PAT, good. 42-0 Eldorado over Miles. We'll be back after this on the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Eldorado Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
And we are back. It's 42-0. Eldorado leads Miles. District 8-2A game between the Eagles and the Bulldogs. Santiago Hernandez on the latest touchdown on the ground for Eldorado. They've been doing it all over on the ground. My buddy Freddie just sent me the Dublin score. It's 36-10, Dublin over Jacksboro.
Oh, wow.
That's my alma mater. I had to take a look at that. And here's the kickoff from Jonathan McGee, going deep. Fielded on the run, 10, back to the middle of the field. 20, 25, 30, 35. And a tough run from Gavin Martinez. Gives the Miles Bulldogs some good field position on their second possession of the half.
The excellent return there by Gavin Martinez. Basically kind of held up on his feet here. You keep an eye on this one. He's able to cut it back to the inside, makes a quick move. The hole opens up and he takes it. This should hopefully give the Bulldogs momentum here on this drive.
Jose Mata looking to the sideline as he comes in the game. 8:07 to go in the third. Hayden Johnson stays in for the injured Davian Martinez. Handoff left side.
Second six.
And a vicious hit for Braden Dunlap.
Now, I think definitely going forward here, they have to kind of rely on Dunlap to kind of carry the guys on the ground. Definitely.
Number 9.
He's been a leader on this team. David Barajas got to him first. That was a vicious hit. Second down is 7, 3 on the Braden Dunlap run. Johnson bows under center. Man in motion, Johnson takes. Deep pitch. Going to Brandon Rodriguez, and Rodriguez won't get past the 45-yard line. Emiliano Hernandez on the stop, along with Jacob Juracek.
Hernandez has just been doing a phenomenal job out here, able to break right through his man, get right to him, and that concluded it for Dunlap. I mean, it's just been a good read over and over tonight here for the Eagles, who've been able to so far stop a lot of runs in the backfield.
Don't forget, Edgar Munoz was on that one too. Block, punt, touchdown, 2-point conversion.
Yeah, he's kind of been doing it all tonight for the defense as well. Been a big-time playmaker.
We're going to go under center again with Hayden Johnson.
That's a
fumble. He's going to fall on it at the 45-yard line. Lost control of the snap, but he gets back on it. Fourth down now for Miles with the clock running at 6:35 in the third. They trail 42-0.
Yeah, looks like they're going to try to at least maybe go for it here and see if they can get something.
Why not? Brandon Rodriguez goes in motion.
Didn't get it. Defense.
Johnson's going to keep it.
Nope.
Yeah, they're going to be way short here, but there's a good play call, just unable to fully get to that marker.
That was Landon Book, not Johnson on that one. Landon Book. Not enough. Eldorado will take over in Miles territory.
Eldorado will take over on down.
Concho Sports Network, big game of the week. Thanks to everybody involved, coaches, parents, school board, all the officials of the school for having us out. We do enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. Covarrubias fires on the slant, and it falls incomplete. Pass broken up by Jose Mata.
Number 5, Mata. Second down for
Pass was intended for Cooper Metter, the sophomore.
Yeah, had a good look, definitely felt the pressure coming.
Metter had 3 touchdowns coming into this game.
Heavy. Oh.
3 receivers to the wide side of the field. Covarrubias is going to keep it, and Kevin to the 40, 35, out of bounds. around the 32-yard line, and a first down for Eldorado.
Yeah, just a big man breaking it outside, able to break through one Miles Bulldog. And that's going to be good enough for the 1st and 10.
Covarrubias out of the shotgun. Santiago Hernandez has a touchdown on the last possession. He stands to his left. Now the pass. Complete. Not quite enough for the first down. Inside the 25-yard line, that's Cooper Metter.
Yeah, that's another fancy footwork there by Cooper Metter, able to stop on the dime there. Makes the catch, stops immediately, turns back upfield. Is able to make two or three dogs miss. And still a pretty good gain, getting close to that first down marker.
Santiago Hernandez making moves, and here he goes again. Across the 20, inside the 15-yard line, and another first down for Eldorado. The running back, Santiago Hernandez.
Yep, once again, fantastic move by Santiago with his feet, able to once again cut back to the inside. And once he did so, I mean, he just basically took it right upfield. And he's setting up the Eagles here for another opportunity for another touchdown.
He has 7 touchdowns on the season. One of them coming on the last possession. Corbin in motion. Pass to the end zone. Pass up and caught. Jakin Urasek, the senior with the touchdown. Touchdown, Eldorado.
Great grab there by Urasek. I mean, he had 2 Bulldogs on him, thrown right into double coverage. And he's still able to come down with this one.
Kevin turns a complete 360 and goes above everybody to Uracek for the touchdown. Uracek is 6'3", so he was able just to go above the head of Jose Mata on that one. Extra point.
I think it's good. Yeah.
Okay. 4:53 to go. Third quarter. It's 49-0. Eldorado over Miles. We'll be back after this on the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week. Back on the Big Game of the Week, Concho Sports Network. Jakin Uracek on the reception in the end zone for the touchdown, his first TD of the night. PAT good. It's 49-0. Eldorado leads Miles in this District 8-2A contest. Eldorado kicking off. Miles moving right to left. Oof. Spinning out of a tackle, but it's Uracek. Boy, he's all over the place.
I mean, he came in there with a lot of force. I mean, he immediately made that tackle, forced a corruption on the run, and basically finished off the return man.
Keegan Riddle was the return man. Uracek got to him first, along with Caden Rodriguez.
He basically hit him like a semi-truck on the highway.
Yeah. Hello.
First and 10.
4:42 to go in the third quarter. Bulldogs trying to build some momentum. They have Christoval in 2 weeks in Christoval. They are still the reigning district champs until someone unseats them. Pitch goes to Brandon Rodriguez. It'll be a false start. Football fans, want to remind you, if you want the perfect spot to eat before or after the game, head over to Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in Southwest Plaza. They make the best wings in town, so stop by before or after the game on Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in San Angelo. Again, thanks to community, school, coach, booster club, everybody here in Miles for their hospitality and letting us broadcast. That goes for everybody in Eldorado as well. 1st and 15 after the false start. Hayden Johnson in at quarterback. You say free play?
Yeah, I think they're going to get a jump on the defense, but
Run by number 6, Hayden Johnson. There's a penalty on the play.
Still nothing doing as Johnson barely gets anywhere. Emiliano Hernandez, one of the guys that got to him.
yeah, we're going to get encroachment here on Eldorado, so that'll be at least 5 yards for the Dogs here.
So back to 1st and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line. Johnson gives, and it will be a short gain on the play. Boy, that defensive line for Eldorado, man. Emiliano Hernandez, Frankie Villanueva, Juracek.
Coach was mad about something out there. I'm not sure what he saw, but he immediately came out there and started yelling.
I'm seeing some lightning off in the distance.
Number 11, Logan Yancey.
Just a heads up. Hayden Johnson is in for Davian Martinez. Juracek coming after him. Juracek gets him at the 10-yard line. That's a sack for Jakin Juracek.
Yeah, just Juracek once again doing what he's been doing all night, breaking through the O-line and quickly getting to Johnson. Johnson had nowhere to go with the ball. Look at that, breaks right through.
Yeah, from his defensive end position and nowhere to go for Hayden Johnson. Thrown into the fire tonight as Davian Martinez was limping in the first half. He came back briefly. 3rd and 20. Clock under 3 minutes in the third quarter. Wind starting to pick up in northerly direction. Johnson is back to throw, has a clean pocket, looking to fire across the middle.
Wow,
and
catch.
Jose Mata, the leading receiver on the team, he's got it. That's a first down at the 37-yard line for Mata.
Excellent pass by Hayden Johnson as well, definitely going for the deep strike.
Pass across the middle. Completed.
And very accurate to make that pass.
That's the first down.
Line set.
Wishbone formation, double tight ends. Johnson, ball on the ground, and Eldorado may have it. They do. This may be a scoop and score. It is a scoop and score for Cesar Garcia. Couldn't hang on to the pitch. Garcia grabs it.
Hadn't seen any turnovers tonight, and boy, that one's just a backbreaker right there. A simple miscue there. Eldorado scoops and scores, and boy, that just kills you after getting a monster 1st and 10 here if you're the Dogs.
Linebacker Cesar Garcia. Everything's going right for Eldorado tonight. In front of a great crowd. They brought a nice big crowd. People along the fence line, along the end zone, and they're enjoying it. Jonathan McGee to attempt the extra point. He's made all but one of them tonight. And this one's good. It's 56-0. 2:26 to go. Third quarter. We're back after this on the Concho Sports Network. Big game of the week.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Well, it was what we like to call a scoop and score. Fumble by Miles, picked up by Cesar Hernandez, who takes it in. The point after is good. It's 56-0 Eldorado with 2:26 to go in the third quarter of our big game of the week on Concho Sports Network. Darren Prater, here with Vincent Salazar. As Jonathan McGee kicks it off. Returner hit really, really hard. See who got to him first. I'm going to go ahead and say it was Juracek.
Yeah, I think you got a good point there, partner. I think the way we've seen with speed tonight, we get another look here.
Yeah, let's see who it was. Whoa.
Actually, that's going to be, that looked like it was Ismael Segura.
Wow.
One of the freshmen out there, but boy, you could hear him lay a licking on that return.
Heard it all the way up here loudly. Ishmael Segura on the stop. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Very physical team, this Eldorado team. And that line will come after you. And here they come. Juracek grabs the ball carrier, and then the big guy, Emiliano Hernandez, brings him down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they've been doing that so far all night tonight. They've just completely been bringing pressure inside on the Bulldogs and haven't allowed anybody to really break outside. I mean, they've done a good job of containing the run game from the Bulldogs.
Wides to both sides. Johnson steps up under pressure. They're coming after him, and the big guy gets him again, Emiliano Hernandez. He was behind him, and then Eli Luna, got him from the front, both of them.
Yeah, Cave Johnson able to escape the first tackle, surprisingly, boy, because he had him right on him, but unable to get away from the two others who brought him down for the big loss.
Well, they made a sandwich out of him that time. Clock will be under a minute in the third quarter. Still have a quarter to go. Wind picking up. Johnson in trouble.
Sacked again.
Going to be sacked again.
This offensive line has
driven
just had
backwards. Wow.
Yeah, the all line has just had no answers tonight against the front line of the Eagle defense. It's been all Eagles.
You may have heard this name before, defensive end Jakin Juracek. Another sack. He had one sack coming into this game. He has two, maybe more tonight.
Yeah, I think there's a flag for after the play. Or it's going to be, actually, it's an offensive foul there, and they declined it, so that's just going to bring up fourth down here for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs will be punting out of their own end zone with under a minute to go in the third. Returner stands around the 43-yard line for Eldorado. Punt goes straight up in the air, and it's going into the wind, too. Short Miles bounce at the 31-yard line, so Eldorado will have it on the Miles 31 with 32 seconds to go. Here in the third quarter, everything has gone their way. And the wind's starting to pick up. That had something to do with that punt being so short, because it is picking up. And like I said, there's some lightning out in the distance.
Yeah, it had to be something coming through. I know there was a tropical storm headed out from the coast earlier, but
our staff meteorologist, Vincent Salazar. Covarrubias hands off to Santiago Hernandez. He gets inside the 30. And if you want the perfect spot to eat before or after the game, head over to Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road, Southwest Plaza. They make the best wings in town. Stop by or after the game Friday night. Celebrate with Wingstop, Knickerbocker Road in San Angelo. Heck, might as well get San Angelo to bring it. Restaurant delivery, they deliver all your local favorites. Order at sanangelotogo.com or download the app from the iTunes or Google Play Store. That's an idea, San Angelo to go, the local way to go. Concho Sports Network, big game of the week. That's the end of 3 with one more quarter to go. It's 56-0 Eldorado over Miles. Eagles with the ball. We'll be back after this on the Concho Sports Network, big game of the week.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Just underway, the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week just underway in the fourth quarter. Santiago Hernandez on the carry. He's inside the 20-yard line. Just underway in the fourth. It's 56-0, 1 quarter to go. Wind picking up. A little bit of lightning off in the distance. And it has been lightning on the side of the Eldorado Eagles, man, 56-0. The last score, a scooping score for Cesar Hernandez.
Yeah, they haven't struggled at all tonight, offensively and defensively, just kind of forcing their will against the Dogs here. That's probably going to be a touchdown.
Corbin.
That's a touchdown.
Corbin Covarrubias with his first touchdown of the night. Brother Kevin has about 3, and that's Corbin's first one, and they're going to pass 60 points with that one.
Yeah, just once again another breakdown here from the Dog defense, unable to really get any containment, and it was quickly broken out there by Covarrubias. I mean, and he just easily takes it into the end zone for another score.
Kevin, the senior, Corbin, the sophomore, who had to come in and play quarterback for his brother last year after he went out after the third game with an injury. Extra point on the way. He's only missed 1 tonight. And Jonathan McGee's extra point is good. It's 63-0 Eldorado over Miles. We'll be back after this on the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week. The fourth quarter has already seen a score by Eldorado. They've scored in all the quarters. They keep going. Corbin Covarrubias this time. 15-yard touchdown on the run. Don't let Kevin get all the attention because brother Corbin, the sophomore, he got him one. 63-0 Eldorado, and they're making a statement. They're saying, hey, Cristobal, don't overlook us. Their first district game, Miles came in 1-0. They'll be 1-1 after this one, 1-0 for the Eldorado Eagles here in about 11 minutes. Clock at 10:51.
Bulldogs start first and 10 from their own 30-yard line.
30-yard line, Bulldogs in red. A sea of red still here in front of us. Still a good crowd and a packed house on the other side too. I love Texas high school football in front of a packed house.
Yeah, it's always a good showing from usually both sides, the home and the away, and so far it's been that tonight.
Davian Martinez has had over 1,000 yards coming into this game. He went out of the game. Hayden Johnson has come in at quarterback. And we're going to have a timeout.
Yeah.
That's going to be called by Miles. That will be their first called timeout of the half. They'll leave them with 2. We'll take it with them. We'll be back with more on the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
Corbin Covarrubias on an 11-yard run. Extra point makes it 63-0 Eldorado. Miles with the ball back. Hayden Johnson is in the game for the injured Davian Martinez. Here's the run out to the 35. Punishing defensive line for Eldorado. Juracek has several sacks tonight. He is hitting hard. Emiliano Hernandez, over 290 pounds. They have him to deal with. Plus Isa Vasquez. He's been in on a lot of physical plays tonight.
Yeah, it's just been a lot to put up here for the Miles Bulldog offensive line, and they just have not been able to fully hold off this very strong Eagle defensive front.
Cesar Garcia brings down the runner this time.
20, Gavin Martinez, the ball carrier.
Gavin Martinez, the runner on that play. Under 10 minutes to go in the game. Miles trying to put something together so they can regroup, get ready for Cristobal in a couple of weeks.
Yeah,
go over there and try for the upset.
Yeah, the good news is they'll have that week off to rest. And you got to kind of wonder what the status of Davian Martinez is going to be going forward, though, for the Dogs.
Braden Dunlap heads to the left side, and he's brought down out past the 35, around the 39-yard line.
Number 42, Dunlap.
But boy, for Eldorado, they look like they're going to be ready to go for a tear next. They got a home game, I think against Haskell next Friday night. And I'm sure they're pretty much ready to get their hands on Cristobal as well to see what they can do against the Cougars.
Fourth down and 4. Why not go for it? They're going to run out of the wishbone with the double tight end set. We've seen the wishbone on both teams tonight, going old school.
Yeah, we have. They just ran out of time, though, on the play clock. I guess they'll still call it. No, they're going to. Yeah, let's let it clear.
Halfback pass down the sideline goes to Landon Book, and Book will be into Eldorado territory at the 47-yard line, or 42-yard line.
A big play there by the Bulldogs to get them in a good 1st and 10 here.
So Gavin Martinez got the pitch, then he made the pass to Landon Book, one of their top 2 receivers. Great athlete, Landon Book. Not only is he good on offense, 28 solo tackles this year and a sack, a couple of fumble recoveries as well. 8:20 to go in the game. It's 1st and 10 Miles. Hayden Johnson loses track of the ball. Oh, that was a good acting job on his. It looked like he lost track of the ball, and it was a direct snap to Braden Dunlap.
They're going to get a false start here, though, on the Bulldogs.
All for naught.
Bring them back in.
False start on the offense.
That was a good act job. He's like, where did the ball go? First and 15. Just like in the Cross Plains game, they've been plagued by penalties. Yes. They get some yardage, they go backwards. Hayden Johnson takes the snap inside the 45-yard line out to around the 44. Green and white jerseys all over him.
Well, they all made sure to come in there to finish off that tackle.
Edgar Munoz, he's had a great game tonight. Emiliano Hernandez.
Second down for Miles.
Marco Martinez was also in on that one. I'm going to give these big guys some credit. Ball is out for real this time.
Eagles got it.
Yep. Sure do. Cooper Metter, the sophomore cornerback, comes in And look at him celebrate as he goes off the field. Hands in the air for Cooper Metter. Gets the fumble recovery at the 41-yard line, and with 7:12 to go, they can get up to 70 points.
Oh, they definitely can, Beerman. And, you know, that's another thing that's really hurt the Bulldogs so far tonight here in the second half. 2 turnovers, both on drives that were at least getting them into the Eldorado territory, but just unable to finish with 2 turnovers, and that's definitely been a backbreaker as well for the Dogs.
Miles winners over Menard last week. First, they're 1-0, at least for a few more minutes. They'll go 1-1. Eldorado will go 1-0. And we have a timeout on the field. It's going to be called by Eldorado this time, their first time out of the half. We'll take it with them. It's 63-0 Eldorado. They have the ball with 7:07 to go in the game. We're back after this on the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week.
Angelo RO Express is San Angelo's local affordable drinking water choice. Water plays a vital role in our daily life, and having the best drinking water for your family is important. Rent a quality reverse osmosis system starting at $28.50 a month with a free local standard installation. So why overpay for something you can get right here for less?
Call my Uncle Larry.
You heard the girl. Call Angelo Oro Express at 325-277-8611 for affordable drinking water.
63-0, 7:07 to go. Eldorado leads Miles in the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week. Covarrubias, that's Kevin, keeps the ball.
Yeah, flag flew out.
My bad. That was Corbin Covarrubias who's come in at quarterback now. Got to get it straight.
They got a face mask actually that are on the Bulldogs. So that's going to be a 15 yards for a fresh 1st and 10 here for the Eagles.
Perfect spot to eat before or after the game. Head to Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road, Southwest Plaza. They make the best wings in town, so stop by before or after the game on Friday night and celebrate with Wingstop on Knickerbocker Road in San Angelo. Concho Sports Network high school football game of the week. Every Saturday you can start watching it at 10 a.m., then anytime on demand after that. Search Concho Sports on Roku, Amazon Fire TV to download our app. You can also watch at conchosports.com and on YouTube and Facebook. And we appreciate all your likes, too. Corbin Covarrubias. Hands off. Nothing doing on the right side of the line for Ismail Segura, 126-pound freshman.
Yeah, good job up there by the Dog defense to get a stop on him quickly. Like we said, they just kind of struggled tonight, really slowing down the run.
Clock moving, it'll be under 6 minutes by the time they snap it. Just
They definitely don't have to really hurry up here.
So Corbin got to play a lot last year for his injured brother Kevin. He's going to take over tonight. Santiago Hernandez has a touchdown tonight. He's still out there. Played a great game. 3 receivers. Hernandez right side. He'll be drugged down from behind at the 33-yard line.
And Hernandez, he's a very interesting running back. He's really quick, very versatile. He's a guy who can quickly misdirection guys, so I expect him to be somebody to still make some big plays here in district.
He has 189 yards receiving and 2 touchdown receiving. On the ground, he got an extra one tonight. Corbin Covarrubias running right. Stiff arm, breaking free. Corbin, 10, inside the 10 and run out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal for Corbin Covarrubias.
Second time tonight. The first time we already saw him do it to start off the quarter. He's almost replicated that right here again, putting his team once again back right down in goal position.
He already has 1 touchdown tonight. Just over 5 minutes to play. Wind out of the north. They're going into the wind. Not that it matters. Seeing some lightning off in the distance may get some weather here. We can wrap this one up first because we're up here
know,
around a lot of metal.
That's the place we want to be.
On top of the press box. Carry is to the 10-yard line.
Number 17, Segura.
Segura.
Carry. Tackle made by number 51, Colton Williams.
Colton Williams, the sophomore, made the stop on the play. They can get a first down inside about the 3-yard line. He went out of bounds just a little sooner than I thought.
Yeah, somebody limping off the field there. That's
one of the Eldorado Eagles coming off the field. That's going to be Ishmael Segura, the freshman. They can get to 70 points with a touchdown and extra point. What a statement. What a statement to the rest of the district.
huge.
Right side.
He's got
In
it.
for the touchdown. Touchdown, Eldorado Eagles. That's Marco Martinez. The 169-pound senior gets a touchdown. 69-0.
It's another well-executed run out to the right side. Going outside, getting into the end zone for the touchdown, and just like that, they're almost just a point away from getting that 70 points.
Wow. Well, let's see if they can do it. Jonathan McGee, he's only missed one extra point tonight. Everybody's on the field, everybody's set. Snap is down, placement, kick is on the way. 70 points. Under 4 minutes to go in the game. Eldorado 70. Miles nothing. We're back after this on the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week. Yes, 70-0 in this District 8-2A contest. Who would have thought? Eldorado leads Miles 70-0. McGee's extra point gets the 70 points. Miles going to have some regrouping, rebuilding to do, the defending district champs. Marco Martinez got the last touchdown for Eldorado. Here's a return to the 30-yard line. Jakin Juracek, boy, he's a rough tackler. He can get to you fast. He brings down the runner with 3.5 to go in the ball game.
Yeah, this drive, you definitely just kind of want to find some type of positivity going forward. You got that week off before you take on Cristobal, but you really kind of want to see if you can at least do something here to have something positive going to that matchup.
Eldorado will be in Rock Springs next week to take on 0-1 Rock Springs. Maybe 0-2 or 1-1 after this week. Pass is complete to Brandon Rodriguez, as the clock will move to under 3 minutes to go in the game. I believe we have a new quarterback in there. Davian Martinez, hopefully it's nothing too serious on the injury, as he was replaced by Hayden Johnson.
And it's going to be a flag now, too. I think they might get a false start possibly on that movement.
That will back the Bulldogs up, the false start.
I'm not too sure about that one, honestly. I think he's going to get him. He's going to get Hayden Johnson on that little shift move, but I don't know. I think he was getting more set than anything.
Let it slide at this point. 3 receivers, shotgun, handoff, left side. 35 out to the 36-yard line. That's Dylan Garza, 125-pound freshman on the carry. Getting some of the young kids in there. The future of the Miles Bulldogs. Coach Charles Bowles in his second season, 7-4 last year, district champs, first time in 14 years. Still, only 2 losses after this on the season. Still, good season going.
Yeah, still has done a phenomenal job here with the Dogs.
Rolling out right, throwing down and intercepted. Intercepted at the 40-yard line. That's going to be Caden Gonzalez.
That's the 3rd turnover of the night here for the Dogs, and that's just one thing that's, especially here in the second half, that's killed them is the turnovers.
Shelton Petrie was the quarterback that came in there and threw the interception. He's been in for a little bit. So now Eldorado can just run out the clock. We can all head home.
See, before the lightning gets here.
Yep. San Angelo To Go Restaurant Delivery delivers all your local favorites. Order at sanangelotogo.com or download the app from iTunes or Google Play Store. San Angelo To Go, the local way to go. Concho Sports High School Big Game of the Week, 10 a.m. Saturdays, and then after that on demand. Find us YouTube. Find us on Facebook. Like us. Also Amazon Fire TV and Roku. ConchoSportsNetwork.com as well. Miles Bulldogs will move to 1-1 in District, 1-0 for Eldorado heading into the Rock Springs contest next week.
Boy, Eldorado, they look fantastic tonight here. I mean, they are very much, a lot of people looked at Cristova as the clear out possible winner, but I mean, you can't take away from either the Dogs or from the Eagles. But boy, these Eagles, they came in on fire tonight. Everybody was curious to see what they were going to do to start off district play, and boy, what a big answer, 70-0 over last year's district champs.
Damian Romo is in to take the kneel down, and he'll come out. Clock under a minute now in this contest. We'll give you the scoring summary and the final stats from our buddy Moneyball Mike, who's here. The money man, the number man. Romo's back in. He kind of went to talk to the coach a second. Give it one more kneel down. That's all they're going to have to do. From Gary Kretschy Memorial Stadium in Miles. Well, the Miles fans don't like the outcome, but we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Now they can just come out and shake hands and be done with this one. And that's going to do it as the final seconds tick off the clock here. Eldorado 70, Miles nothing. Eagles win it over the Bulldogs 70-0. We'll be back to wrap this one up after this on the Concho Sports Network Big Game of the Week.
We'll be back in action.
Let's see, was that?
On November 1st against
Wrapping this one up, Eldorado Eagles 70, Miles Bulldogs nothing. 70-0, Eldorado wins it. First 2 possessions, Kevin Covarrubias scored to make it 14-0. That's the way the first quarter ended. Second quarter, Edgar Munoz blocked a Miles punt, recovered it to set up first and goal. Guess who? Kevin Covarrubias, 11 yards out to make it 21-0. Then a long run by Santiago Hernandez, the great running back for Eldorado, set up an Edgar Munoz touchdown. 27-0, PAT no good. Fourth down, 12 seconds to go in the half. Kevin Covarrubias goes 36 yards. Munoz gets the 2-point. It's 35-0 at the half. Santiago Hernandez makes it 42-0 in the third. Covarrubias passes to Jakin Juracek to make it 49-0. And then with 2:26 to go in the third quarter, it's a scoop and score on the fumble recovery for Cesar Hernandez to make it 56-0. We go to the fourth. It's Corbin Covarrubias man, I did pretty good all night on it. Corbin Covarrubias, 15 yards. He gets a touchdown. Can't let his big brother do everything to make it 63-0. And then Marco Martinez gets on the board. 11-yard run by Marco Martinez and the PAT to make it 70-0 Eldorado. They had 432 unofficial total yards to Miles' 25. Passing, Miles had 71. Eldorado had 68. Pretty close in that, but rushing, man. Eldorado, 364 yards on the ground. Miles, negative 46. So 432 yards to 25 in favor of Eldorado. And Vince, just a complete domination. Looking forward to next week. Now that Eldorado is 1-0 in district, they're at Rock Springs next week. Then Miles travels for a showdown. Hopefully can bounce back against Cristobal in a couple of weeks. But,
yeah, definitely will have that week off to kind of rest up. But, boy, I tell you, this Eldorado Eagle team, woo! I mean, if they want to come out and make a statement, they did so tonight. 70-0 over the reigning district champions. This is a team that if people don't recognize at all, they better quickly recognize, because this is a team that could make a run and can easily compete with the Cristobal Cougars. So Cristobal, if they were keeping an eye on this one tonight, this is definitely going to be one they're marking on the schedule coming up.
I was coming into this thinking, oh, Miles, they get the win 2 weeks, going to be a showdown. Well, it's going to be a different team in the showdown. The Eldorado Eagles, they made a huge statement tonight. Vincent Salazar, thank you for joining us, man, and I've enjoyed doing the broadcast with you. We'll announce our next high school football big game of the week coming up soon. I have a feeling it's going to be a really good one next week. Thank you, man. Thanks to Sean, our cameraman, Shay Harris, executive producer, Moneyball Mike, for coming out here and helping us out with the stats, man. We do appreciate it. Until next time, for Concho Sports Network, I'm Darren Prater. So long, everybody.